the African perspective. So I was looking at how much our African teams are going to get in this competition. The upfront money for them, no, almost $10 million. 9.55.
Yeah.
So if you run it, almost $10 million. And Ali, Esperance, Sundowns, and WAC, $10 million before they kick a ball. Almost participating kick $10 million. Now, if they win any match, $2 million. Who win any match at $2 million? Over draw $1 million. If they are able to win the tournament, if any of them is able to win the tournament, they are likely to get about $125 million.
Yeah.
$125 million. We are saying, sir, okay, the Europeans, upper hand, or more strength, so they will not even, let's say they will not even win it. But they are likely to get close to $15 to $20 million, depending, say, if they are able to do well and qualify from the group.
Yes. And I think there will be a prize fund also if you have to qualify from the group.
Yes, there are more work say you are able to get the final, to win the tournament, you can get $125 million. But 25 years ago, House of Folk won the Champions League. 4 years later, they were in a Confederation Cup final and won it. When they won this competition, they were ranked as 6th best club in the world. 6th best club in the world. Do you know what that means? Just we Real Madrid, ye Bayern Munich, ye AC Milan, ye Man United, ye because at that time 2000, now teams are also.
The Barca can
now
we seeing the likes of Chelsea
money now ye Bobo Kwefeno Accra House of Folk. You would have thought, sir, that should have been a growth. Say Omube Kosro, they will continue to build on it and be competitive, because at the time now Omo the best club in Africa. No. If you are seeing now, no more omo toss number 6 no. Now Esperance na no money omo compete. They beat Esperance. And omo the J trophy no. Today, Esperance no in the call final no. Esperance kwa koje $10 million. House of Folk, in the last 15 years, they've won the league once. In the last 15 years, House of Folk are league one. But Kopesi. At the end of the month, to me, I call Champions League. I'm what to me, the Club World Cup. No? League no only once. So that is the problem I had yet who my way. That is the issue. Asante Kotoko. Our Champions League 2. We earlier. Asante Kotoko about Champions League final. Dodo sing team Bia Africa. 9. Ali na abo more finals than Kotoko. It's a team yabo final and kwana. Do you know what that means? Do what you do, but we final 9. It's playing the competition to the final no. And you koko de maomo. And you cheap. And you simple the team no. 1995 Asante Kotoko cup winners cup. That time na cup winners cup. And then I say Confederation Cup.
Yeah.
Or the work. Kotoko work home no work share Kotoko 1-0. Tina Kotoko here 2-0 o Ghana ha. Na Kotoko aje trophy no. Kotoko share 2 no. Na so work e share baako na ye 2-2 normally away goal. E no kra no. Like you can clearly see the Arab fund, they needed a away goal rule to win the trophy from us. Today, work no or $10 million. My club I feel na yede $15,000 out to say Fanko players in Africa. $15,000. It's $150,000, yes. And up him so the amount say on Vanco two players in Vanco Africa. But be a football nedru. Am I a gap 40 years? Ali. Na no usro Kotoko. Ali. Tima usro no wiase mu. Aye Kumase Asante Kotoko. 2004. You hosti the maiden edition that time no more Sunday no. Confederation Cup. Has Champions League and has Tiba Confederation. And all boy Kotoko so boy and be share final. You both home and away. Kotoko Nedi can share first. Our crowd and has stay. Kotoko a call Babayara. Kotoko Nedi can share first. And has sati and a call penalties. And has a J cap. Omujiwi no mo say Africa. Ye no moto kwanta ya pai. See. Ye kwa koji ya home. Emre ko nan e wo say no ye catalyst. Ema ye be ye powerhouse no. That a final no became our last. And since that time, round of 16. We say round of 16. First round. I feel it's a money zone and a better target. Kotoko person come money zone. Has person come money zone. Obi o mabo final na anu ya o. Former winners. Have you money zone? Get it to the group stage. And ababe ye target. And then has the players at all. This or ye justify. This a player ne ko bot trials. Ebe ye justify. Kotoko pe players at all. This a Kotoko. And who's a player ne free agent. Kotoko cannot compete. But anka wo hwe sika sese ababo mu a if we invest $5 million to get to the final of Confederation Cup and win it, to get to the Champions League final and win it, the amount of money you get from CAF alone edaho we are omo de Super Cup bi kura so asaba Super League bi asaba I no se ke wo manye sika ketwa o wi a wakwa kobo Club World Cup. Club World Cup no starting pono no mo che 1 billion. It is going to grow because I know the World Cup for clubs and every 4 years beyond on MYBET or MYBET bono. It is time for our two sleeping giants to wake up, to go and get their share. And if they are able to do their things right, I'm telling you, say they can go out there and go and take their share. But it must come with prudence, leadership, prudent, support. ene no enam de beba eye nsentwofo ewo Ghana ase yenim yadwuma we can't differentiate between constructive criticism, giving support to people who are learned. At any time, be as Kotoko benya amanfo a omu nim nyansa so me run club ni bia na Kotoko ensentwofo e wo Kumase no ma sore. Any time be a Kotoko benya obi o nyansani a obetumi de club na ko different level. Honum and ensentwofo a wo Kumase sorry peje o ma betire. They will not allow them. They will not allow it. It must start fee. Keke Sapon. Keke Sapon by he needed to run the club. He needed to get money to run the club. It was at the end of no year. The model now Borussia Dortmund at the World Champions League final. Model now Borussia Dortmund for adapting ya. And they omu gusu omu yusu. Etu mi mo bo Champions League final nunti ama ya select o mo mo kwakobo Super Cup Club World Cup no the same model na Keke Sapon adapt. Make sure every department of your team quality wo. The season be we ya na waton baako. Oton baako a na sika because of say sika no emu odu ni ntino. Na wasa de akwa what is can be de akwa yi quality baako aba be shem. Na o de sika na bo team ni nyina ho bra. It was her defenders ton air pa but Keke Sapon time yenya aye a champion ya frimpon yenya ya frimpon no bo right back ye turn de ma aye TP Mazembe ene ye kofa Emos frimpon ede ne be eden ede ne be show Emos frimpon be boy nyina ehu quality be replace no na bibi when yenya issue bia efifi ho ni ejei oton ni ejei okofa Michael Anaba edene baaye kofa Akufu kofa Jordan Opoku mudimbe replace ye the following way no yedai oton Anaba then ko echi eno fa eye Momo ofa Momo de ne be hye then eye defender ofi Feyenoord omo tone de ne ko South Africa Free State John Kufuor se bibisa odene ba na okokofa eye abeku enusin na odena ba be hyew na ton and oton place no and oton place ni di sorry ya na Keke Sapon 3 years poor adako jack the project o yesi o aka ho. It is when you criticizing the model from a good place, from a sensible place, from a reasonable place, and I say you just wanted to distract the man. It's not now this ankwasi asam. And oja team need see the project are starting in one time. You need to move for mole for nyame ye adom ne benya na yamponsa. Na yamponsa by Kwampoku. Ton Kwampoku. Eno ko find Bella and Fegi. Kwampoku sika ne bio. Ko find Bella and Fegi. Eno de aka ne bo team ne ho bra. Ton Kwampoku de ko se 400,000 say 150 so $170,000. Eno de 50,000 ko find Bella and Fegi de buy. Be replace wo. Kole or de aka sika de aka ne invest wo team ne mo. Ko fa gadas money ade ade. Tomo da Siru, the Agadas are be replacing. She shade him no kama. Kotoko beje league with Bella. Now was a Kotoko Africa, Kotoko Yeska. Tia was a Kotoko channel $400,000. Otona, wait to me $200,000 for quality players they are be replacing. Kotoko Kofa Mukwela, they never come. Say Mukwela may replace it in Bella. So it's a job for money ya kum omunti bi da then now we tonaton then now we tonaton ne didn't know what on bella didn't know what on bella but oton kwan boku no omo complaining I didn't know what on kwan boku and no o replace kwan boku with Mbella much even better than ene Mukwala obo Confederation Cup final it got 2 years no kanane ya otena ho a anka Mukwala na ene wakwa oko free so ade ya obufu ni se o ma nton no oko free player na commit ma ton be 200 300 $400,000 na komo sa reinvest wo team ni mu no omo jam oko free ena team no eda so nkomesie eda so ne nam ho enti uko Kumasi a eye supporters no I was some defending our club against the vampires of Ayens and Chofo no mo Kumasi no they are not able to do that ena the right people ba normal aye normal sakom ena Kotoko club no eye work ekwa ko discount say Kotoko te ade ko jachi areho Ali Bishia Messi team. Do you know what that means? Unma de Ali for to me there. Marketing managers. Unma, do you know what they can do with participation? But yet I say, any nam patase ni could di patase fufu a repetition the fufu we are in an Abura studio near the Kotoko see you are better now. Ni dinner time. You pon da pie, pon a chrono. Your friend we all manner of names. Two brainy people way. Kotoko to me and to me nya the papa be and free almost. The omunya mumu yanim guasia from unreasonable microphone warrior so momuni for. Omo mu ye minim ni nyina omo no nim ni nyina so wo hwe omo life a bi bia nkoso ye mfa mo you see them and you ask yourself we mu no omo from say minim na no ba poko free afi na blasters omo ketokreku ne chiriba o ni nua ketoa na oye visa yide man na akotara America age 45 afi na start ablabo e wa buruchire enso na Dr. Kiki support no esi wo dinatam freni dimbia na me kanokre no no ana e kire nso no kanokre eti Kotoko enmo club world cup ni bia ensentrofo okohwemu a Herbert Mensah ensentrofo ya eno mo ye no mo pamo mo di wani sa ye be bo ye se Herbert Mensah fe do diskakura boot o de Kotoko sika ku ka boot no de abankran Kotoko bobo wi ano de ayi be twantro de egu so sa kwasi ade no muti Kumasi wo no moye no mudi egu Kotoko because I was say Kotoko nene house no e was say baako peja na peja baako se baako am peja baako peja da because omutu ni nyina na e omu wie season no Kotoko the third house the fourth inti Kotoko for believe say omonya successful season because they finish above a year house we also say o kra no say want me anje leg no inti me so now no has sanka omo yes omo bo competitive league wa no ma class season ka has for relegation has so akwa kofa odote ni akambi nim she obo mu she mu ni hwe obo mu to top bancha PC players okwa outside the country so kwa koto striker no ma koto bancha PC striker de naba striker basa no mo de omaba no scouting report nothing no mo de omaba no ma omaba be seska komo de anka togbe kura ready to invest in their team but ono so mo lead omo no they almost omo like omunyanze they are now getting people like Keke Sapone na na yamponsa mo se na be yomba be sisa team no na ya can be more no so mo say team no they are awesome say our two clubs contemporaries are out there going to make a lot of money and they are here fighting for peanuts, scraps. Benedict, yenshena na
yes, in some working no. I think so. African way teams no meet me realm of FIFA Club World Cup. It will be na in some years to come. Send your boy 15 years back. No money has no Kotoko and an air preso. And they with this where clubs are. Anytime I be pay any has no Kotoko. No muyem shishum because they are coming to meet good and quality teams. And they no more your mind say quite be so no. So hope say ultimate ball home in Africa. Omudio many to this big clubs so be they are not even nowhere near competition. Say yen qualification po into the cup we are saying CAF Champions League. I drop ya babako.
First name 2 slots.
I drop ya babako. And as I want impo ni aba binyano. And so remu automatical. Or some ko bon chen and san was amba be rim. And no chair the pedigree yetimi aba yetimi at say na be mene. Because first ni him say has no Kotoko teams we are oh but Africa teams are obebo mu dia account. So ene omuntimi rem. Ene ye who say African countries ni be rem ke na yetina ha yedi nkomo nke nkomo ni ba begina oh has any e bia Paris Saint-Germain ba be ball Kotoko any ba me can
do you know what that means?
That exposure bit media ma
do you know what that means?
That exposure bit media ma yen players nimpo omo has ni Kotoko because any say only Real Madrid dey boy Real Madrid scout te ho na ebi we hu
you are exposed to a lot of scouts
because say oh player we yen kofa na even another scout impo be who say player and performance what done against Real Madrid and Barcelona and the amount into any say oh sha me boss say documentaries are African countries now yet towards this FIFA Club World Cup and that fem Mamelodi Sundowns even though say they lost the CAF Champions League omo fans ni course airport ko giom we had your mobile fear because someone said this FIFA Club World Cup is a big competition for them. They'll be able to sell 1 or 2 players. They'll be able to get that exposure.
They will market the club.
Yes, they will get that exposure. Na me no so no. Obibe who say Ampana team be was South Africa friend Mamelodi Sundowns. Yen him said they call themselves the Brazilian of South African football. Into ombeko ko we back or chess had any what FIFA Club World Cup. And they yen top clubs into me room. Send our boss in the last 4 seasons ni in top class mu biampo intimi J league here. And na ade ba kwa ba be problem. And I think say those times no na nyama ko yie man ne ye fa ne trakeke. We didn't look at the year sustain it in the next 5 years. Then say na obobo so there people are they were key figures in making these 2 clubs get to a higher level. They do baby dey kasa ene nyama hu hia na twe omase. Any clubs need to mean do any has ne Kotoko bebo league na we that third last season no mumienu ne namase ho inti ne ade ba ko a embo ne homode mboa yen football. And I think FIFA Club World Cup we a big lesson my clubs no say in the next 4 years there will be another competition. So now the FA the teams in the next 4 years then
to go and tap into that
because say and say team rem no performing here because okay my men ko mu local league no say players ben e wo ho say na eko nti ene say a project say FA ni timi trot say in the next 4 years I be bo FIFA Club World Cup that will be in 2029 say in top clubs ne ba ku rem etimi ko bobi ye ntimi anya ba komponi etimi nya mienu a eboa yen etimi rem ensu etimi nya say ska no yen ensu etimi nya say exposure ni bi be na iminji nimpo say fo bi a ho
okay
and phobia.
Oh yeah. Obia only plan there. Yes, they don't have any plan.
But say plan this is a wake up call my say work nanka first on Kotoko bebo usuru and we rem Esperance mo rem and we
rem. These are clubs are they are afraid. Esperance who has usuru.
Yes.
Work who Kotoko usuru. Ali who Kotoko usuru. So but the pa and you see the point in say me person me catch Central wo kuma sense institution bien wo wi asimo a enye nipa na build here. You need great leaders to build great institutions. Enti Ocean Apple a company now. Steve Jobs
starting
and not building a company only one wo. But beyond him, people are still working in a company. they've hired people omo top level managerial skills and a manage way. And yes sir onu ni ho no apple na ono den tutu nyama yi o the people na omo ye adwuma wo ho no sa no she say Kotoko ne house bigger than everybody here. It's true, but nipa ena man ye den ena man ye big. One decision can collapse a company.
Yes.
And one decision can move a company from bankruptcy to a top brand. Enti the football clubs yenim. We know said those days Steaua Bucharest from Romania, Panathinaikos, AEK Athens, they were the teams that no competing. Benfica more competing or Champions League in the but because they were not run properly, and then your teams be egu, Nottingham Forest, nanu ya, leadership, the nipa na omanya nisesiano. The kind of decisions omu taking, and even for them to sack omu coach or the omu qualify eba Premier League, to go and hire different coaching, and was a managerial decision. Imagine say Kotoko relegation. Na coach bi de Kotoko qualify the aba Premier League ni bio. Na Kotoko penny for aka say okay, na what the yaba Mumbai asaka o, ye kokofa new manager aba. Adenka sema ke bi si okromu anka nya asem keto. But when you have quality leaders, they take tough decisions. And decisions and sometimes it doesn't make sense. But with time it will make sense. Now when they sit back, no more shadi omodi ye Dr. Keke Sapona. Would they say a juma no mo ye at that time no? Na juma pa na. Nya juma papa. Omumom eboa ma say team no oma twi team na ko na chi more. And as central for your duty ni say e was say mo hwe say our society will improve. That's why you see Manasseh mu say omo ye dey omo ye deals are enye papa aban na sign no more expose you. You see them say corrupt officials no more expose you. Say na be yi sankrofo ne dey fi saka onya video ni ade ko betumi ne corrupt official na kwa no amani bi. But for the greater good in India.
Yes.
This is what journalists are supposed to do. But in our case, we've become an agent of distraction, agent of destroying our clubs. But when leaders are leading clubs, almost adopting a modeler, wouldn't say some model ebi mana is successful. Now we use the same model against omu and getting rid of them, no. And yeah, papa, it doesn't sit well, and we must what? We must change. Kotoko, any has omu enough of war, omu tipen for a book club worker. But more the man no, a good club, no. They are running quasi agenda. Kotoko, me say journalists say wokuma say ebi mu to me ya agenda to the extent say players with team to me pamo.
Or because maybe on person play and asem, but any performance wise.
But assuming say Kotoko ne has a club world cup we. Akamu munyina kabana kamu US.
Yes.
Munyina kamu US wo. I'm telling you, sir, only say journalists for Nibiwa Kotoko ne has the moment to confess. That time na Kotoko were doing so well in Africa. No mutu kwa no mudu omashishimu. And now more about an agent of destruction. But destroy usisia. Anytime bia Kotoko benya ni patitru bia, there will be an agent of destruction. Oh dear, I'm talking about Dr. Sapon. Imagine what the model that Dr. Sapon adopted. And no and no the same Dortmund ba Champions League final. Obi an say Champions League final. Dortmund for take home chance come trophy, especially in the first half. Clear glorious opportunities. Meanwhile, this is a Dortmund team who top players in team here. This time they are ready to sell their key players.
Yes, yeah.
And you see them competing also. This is what the model Dr. Sapon and Nana Amponsa adapted for Kotoko. But he didn't allow them. Today, look at their contemporaries. You should be ashamed of yourself.